months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the second-ranked team, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Jennings. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle, it's Maryland. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And the Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Moves out of the pocket. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it would bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
A running play called on 4th down. Myers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Setting the tone early, but how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's looking deep here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Now it's second down here. Receiver in motion now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket, put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Jennings. With the catch, it's Johnson.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented...
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Make the stop after a big gain, all the way to the 34.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver.
Touchdown, SMU. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked up. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He's going to hand this off. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Drop over the middle. It's Knight. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. The Mustangs come up to the line in a hurry-up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Makes the catch. It's Anthony. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to pass. It's Green. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arkansas.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. All the way back for a score. Touchdown. Razorbacks.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
So it's Arkansas in front. We've got a good one going. Both teams come out swinging as the stats tell the story. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. And the Mustangs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach to deep.
They'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. The sure hands. It's Hudson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown, Mustangs! They cap the drive with 6 points. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Makes the grab. It's Washington. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers. And a
deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. It's a short completion to the tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there, and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
and still going. He's in the clear. At the 20. Crosses the... And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looking deep to the right side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Pulls it in. It's Knight. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Mustangs toss it to the line to run the hurry up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Jennings. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Start the drive, but now 2 incompletions. They face a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. There was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. Get him at 2nd forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
The Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the 1st down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert to this and get their call and get ready to play.
down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Green. That's caught. It's Hill. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. To dart right down the middle. Makes the catch in space. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He lets it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. In the 2nd quarter, it's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back. It's Green. Pressure is coming. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. And the Razorbacks looking to use the out-tempo offense here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Hill. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. No huddle here for the offense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st down, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Pulls it in. It's Harden. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harden. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Goes out to Stephon. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. He keeps it on a design run. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And the extra point was up and good. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The offense will take their first time out of the half. We'll talk strategy here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Bringing pressure. It's a deep shot to the right. He's got it inside the 10. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. To throw, it's Green. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Arkansas!
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Quick throw, the catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
The Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back. It's Green. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Muscles past the defender. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center.
The pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. Defense is coming after him. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Razorbacks line up on first and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking to throw. It's Green. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He'll throw it now. And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo.
He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's how you finish a play. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. do here. It's reeled in. It's Anthony. Knocked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Back to pass. It's Green. Punt over the middle. It's Hill. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Ball scooped up on the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit pushed him out.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet
here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That's caught. It's Maryland. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. The Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And the Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. So Arkansas has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield. It's Green. Catch made on the out route. It'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Steps out of bounds after an enormous gain, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This one may be coming back. And the Razorbacks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch-and-catch combination. They are closing in the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last drive stalled and they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Pass hot. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, SMU. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? tough spot here. 2nd and long from their own 13. Looking to pass. It's Green. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad. And they nearly got another big one there.
It's another deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They bring them down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Back to throw. It's Green. He's running out of time here. That's a sack, but hold up. There are flags in the field. We'll have to check that out. The defender caught grabbing the jersey, and it'll cost them. And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. Pass is batted down at the line. What a great play by the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Knight. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Oh, what a grab! Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. QB bootlegs here. On the move now. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. To the air, it's Green. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a late deep throw. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
He's going to take off here. Keeper for the 1st down and more. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a late deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll move to 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. The Mustangs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he makes the catch for 2 points, but there's a penalty marker down. We'll have to check that out. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Ball handed to the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A quick throw out left, complete. They get him down, but that 1st down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. To the air, it's Jennings. Going to try to use his legs here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking deep to the right side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. What an amazing run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.